Yeah, Pateman's out
I'm gonna tuck this on under. I got my jazz band and my dojo. All right, we're good.
Who's coming down? Oh, Mark's here. And what's his face? Museum, right? So is McNamara? No, it's all right. They're all here.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, and I just won't say him.
Okay.
Okay? All right.
Good luck. Oh, yeah, I might take it second.
Yeah, and there's nothing that's more so for you to like forget it.
Start coughing. It's not in good taste. I'm on a cut.
You ready? He's ready. Okay. You ready? Thank you.
Good evening. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Wantagh Middle School, I would like to welcome you to the Wantagh Middle School Honor Society Induction Ceremony. Before we begin, I am required by law to point out to you the exits to be used in case of an emergency. I have 2 on each side of the stage, in addition to the exits at the rear of the auditorium where you all came in. Now, please allow me to introduce Skylar Mundelli to lead us in the salute to the flag. Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Skylar.
The students before you in the audience are truly deserving of tonight's honor. They have met the rigorous criteria of the Wantagh Middle School Honor Society, which parallels the criteria of the National Honor Society on the high school level. These criteria are character, leadership, service, and scholarship. This evening, we have some special guests that I would like to introduce. Mr. McNamara, Superintendent of Wantagh Public Schools. Dr. Ferris, Assistant Superintendent for Instruction. School Board Vice President, Ms. McLaughlin. School Board Trustee, Ms. Cassidy. School Board Trustee, Ms. Reich. Mr. Chiffo, Middle School Principal. Dr. Scollieri, Middle School Assistant Principal. And co-presidents of the Wantagh High School National Honor Society, Grace Kane and Austin Hengron. At this time, I would like Mr. Chiffo to say a few words.
Hello, everyone. You all look wonderful. I'm so proud of you all. And hello, parents out there in live stream land. Thank you for joining us. Just want to start off by thanking Mrs. Longo and Ms. Bellucci for organizing tonight's induction ceremony. Tremendous amount of effort and preparation goes into an evening like this, and they worked tirelessly to make sure that every last detail was taken care of. So thank you very much. On behalf of the Board of Education, Mr. Fisher, Ms. McLaughlin, Mr. Greco, Ms. Reich, and Ms. Cassidy, and our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. McNamara, and our Assistant Superintendent for Instruction, Dr. Ferris, Dr. Scolari and I would like to welcome you to the Wantagh Middle School Junior Honor Society Induction Ceremony. I'm honored to be speaking to you at this special occasion, and I congratulate each and every one of you. Your achievements in the areas of scholarship, leadership, community service, and character are being honored here tonight by your induction into this prestigious society. This honor is a perfect way for the school and community to recognize and celebrate the choices and dedication you have made. I believe that what should make you and your parents most proud is not the actual honor itself, but what you had to do to get to this point. And I challenge you not to stop or slow down. Rather, continue and strive towards even greater goals in the future. The 4 requirements for membership in which you have excelled, scholarship, leadership, community service, and character, were not chosen at random. They are the core of a fulfilled and fulfilling life. The most important thing to remember is that each of these characteristics is the sum of many individual decisions. They symbolize a positive attitude backed by purpose. The only way to achieve your purpose is to take small actions every day, and in the end, they all add up. Scholarship. Scholarship is much more than just getting straight A's. It's a lifelong love of learning. Each time you decide to want to learn something, the experience will be so rewarding that the next time becomes easier. Soon, learning becomes a habit, and your desire to learn is shown in your overall grades. The knowledge can still be hard to gain, but knowing you have mastered a difficult subject is a great reward. Leadership. Leadership is not only about being elected into an office. The position does not teach someone how to be a leader. Leadership is an attitude that grows over time. Ask yourself, are you someone who stands up for what you believe in, even when something is unpleasant? Do you have a plan and ideas on how to make that plan happen? A leader can answer yes to these questions. Remember, the goal is not to get power, but to have the vision and get your purpose implemented. Community service. Some people may say it as getting service points for socializing, while others see it as a chore. True community service is a mindset. Are you doing it for the right reasons? Can you look back and realize that you did something worthwhile, that you helped your fellow neighbor, friend, or animal in some way? Finally, character. If there is any one thing that is determined by your daily choices, it's your character. I have a sign hanging on my office which reads, "Character, who you are when no one is looking." How would you act if no one was looking? The answer to that question is the key to your true character. Being honest and respectful when others are watching is important, but being true to yourself is crucial. In the end, these private, day-to-day decisions reveal your true character to the world. I congratulate you on achieving this honor. My dad taught me to work hard because hard work pays off. Today is the culmination of your hard work, and I'm truly proud of all of you. Continue to put in the work year after year and be the best you can be. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Chifo. We will now have our first musical selection brought to you by our wonderful jazz band. was wonderful. We now have a real treat for you all this evening with our next two speakers. Speaking first, on behalf of our honorees, is Lorenzo Hilliard. He will be looking back at his Wantagh educational experience thus far.
Good evening, students and families tuning in from home, board members, and Mr. Trifo and Dr. Scolari. On behalf of my fellow classmates, thank you to our teachers. You've done so much for us and help us to learn and to love learning. For the past 3 years, especially this year, these past years have been crazy for everyone, and our amazing teachers have been pushing us through. We started middle school in 2018 as the little sixth graders, and I can't believe what we've grown up to. Our sixth grade experience was a little bit different than what it would have been, as we were like the lab rats of the new period blocking system. Even doing new things like opening up a locker, going from class to class, and having multiple tests a day were new to us. Even once we had that all memorized, it was a huge achievement because we didn't have to do that in our elementary schools. And just like that, our sixth grade year was over. Our seventh grade started off normal, new lockers, new friends, new classes, and finally being allowed to join sports and new clubs. Then came March 13th, first day of quarantine. Some of our teachers posted work, and some some of us did the work. Sorry, I can't even say that right. Even I can't say words. Every so often, we would have a Google Meet or Zoom to see how we were doing, but it wasn't really the same as school. Even though I didn't see my friends, I got to go to the park more often, hang out with my sister, and get a dog. There were new opportunities that a negative brought upon us. 2020 felt like a never-ending summer, a 6-month vacation until September. 8th grade started and everything and everyone was different. We now had a hybrid learning model. I'm not going to explain it because we all know how that works, and less class time. Most of us only saw half of everyone at once. Switching between school and home learning was hard, along with our 8th grade challenges, getting ready for regents, electives, and new classes, just to name a few. We also gained the opportunity to receive this award. A quote I love from Wicked is, I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn. Everyone who got this award deserves it, and a giant congratulations to everyone. Thank you for your time, and have a lovely night.
Thank you so much, Lorenzo. And now, please welcome our next speaker, Maeve McGlade, who will be looking ahead to the next 4 years at Wantagh High School.
Good evening. I would like to congratulate my fellow classmates on being inducted into the Honor Society tonight. I know we have all worked hard to achieve this great accomplishment. We are fortunate to have the support and encouragement of our teachers, administrators, staff, and our parents for making this possible. We have one academic shot, so make it count. Is that true? The next 4 years are ahead of us, and we are going to have a chance to make it count, to crush it, and then on to college. Is that quick? It is 720 school days away quick. It is an amazing journey, and we are taking it together. Today is getting us closer to that dream, to our dream, whatever it is. It's okay that we don't know what that is yet. We have time to grow, and we have so much more learning ahead of us. So many new adventures that will make an impact and shape us. As a soccer player, I know the feeling of winning and the defeat of loss. This year, although not perfect, has made us stronger together for the challenges of the next 4 years. It is up to us to make them great or small. The next 4 years gives us an opportunity to get out of our comfort zone, to join a new club, try out for a sports team, or even create a new club when you see the need. Nothing will hold us back. Eleanor Roosevelt said, "Many people will walk in and out of your life, but only true friends will leave footprints in your heart." We all make a difference, we are all significant, and it is exciting to think about what the future will hold. So let's make the next 4 years count. Cherish the small moments and learn from the mistakes. Mistakes teach us important lessons, and we will carry those with us forward forever. As we advance into the next step, I am happy to be doing this with all of you here tonight. Let us continue this journey together.
Thank you so much, Maeve. Now we will listen to our second musical selection. jazz band. I am especially pleased to present our next speakers from the Wantagh High School National Honor Society. 4 short years ago, they sat where our nominees are sitting tonight. Please help me welcome Grace Kane and Austin Hengline.
Hello, everyone. I want to start off by congratulating everyone who was inducted tonight. It is a big accomplishment to be a part of this honor society. I can't believe I'm about to start talking about this, but it's never too early to start thinking about college and what your future will look like. It will serve you well if it is something you can figure out early on. And if not, that's okay too. Don't stress. The one thing I want you to take from my speech today is to take advantage of your opportunities. This is your time. As someone who has my whole life planned since elementary school, 8th grade is where it all started. Being in those 2 honors courses, Earth Science and Algebra 1, and sitting exactly where you are right now, 4 years ago. I started to think about what the future looked like for me. Now that I am committed to college, and looking back to what I did for the past 4 years, I can confidently say I did well. I set myself up for success, and so will you. I'll give you the inside scoop on what I did to make that happen. Starting with my freshman year, I joined as many clubs of interest to me as I could. Freshman year is about experiencing and feeling it out. I took all the courses I knew I could handle and immersed myself into my studies to do the best I could. Sophomore year is where the loyalty comes in. Which clubs will you stick with? I picked about 4 or 5 clubs I knew I wanted to be a part of for the rest of high school. I joined outside, extracurriculars, and school sports. If you know you are someone who can handle the workload and enjoy doing so, this is the route for you. Eventually ending up in leadership positions my junior and senior year is what solidifies it all. But if you don't think this is the route for you, again, don't stress. That's what it's all about in 8th and 9th grade, feeling it out. You can do what you're comfortable with, but try to push yourself to do the best you can, and that's all anyone is really asking for. Yes, high school is about setting yourself up for college and your future, but it's also about having a good time, making friendships, and enjoying your experience. That is something I'm so glad I got to be a part of. These past 4 years of high school have been the best of my life. I learned how to juggle all the schoolwork, extracurriculars, jobs, and sports with going out with my friends and doing the things I want and enjoy doing. Your life needs a balance, and you have to find the perfect one. Everybody look to the right and the left of you. These are the kids you will be with for the next 4 years. All in the same classes, going through the same things. Look to each other for guidance, and look to each other for help. Lean on each other when needed, and help each other, because you may need it later on. Look to each other for some healthy competition. It will give you that drive you need to push yourself and finish strong. In the end, you need to take this accomplishment and use it to put yourself on the right path, and stay on that path for the next 4 years. One of you will be valedictorian. One of you will end up at an Ivy League school, and one of you will be standing right where I am, giving the upcoming freshmen the same speech. I wish you all the best of luck, and I am excited for you to have a positive high school experience. I remember hearing the seniors give their senior farewells at our last sports night practice in March of 2018. One senior said, "Enjoy the next 4 years, it goes super fast. Really enjoy it because it will go by in the blink of an eye." Sitting there as a freshman, finishing my first year of high school, I thought, what is she talking about? I have 3 full more years. I don't have to worry about it ending anytime soon. Now here I am, a senior with less than 25 days of school left. I hope you can enjoy it all. That's my biggest wish for you all. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Grace. First, I'd like to say congratulations to all the inductees, and thank you for having me here to speak this evening. Tonight's ceremony is a culmination of 3 years of excellence with regards to scholarship, service, leadership, and character. It's a celebration of the qualities possessed by each and every one of you, which make you irreplaceable parts of the Wantagh community. However, with the excellence you've all demonstrated comes a great responsibility. You may not truly realize it yet, but you are the future. You are the future of Wantagh High School, you are the future of this community, and you are the future of this world. All of the communities you are a part of, no matter how big or small, will become a reflection of yourselves as you grow into them. And so it's your responsibility to make sure that that reflection is one of positivity, of kindness, and of hope. For now, I'd like to focus on the next step of your journey, Wantagh High School. Harder classes, varsity sports, and everything in between gives you the opportunity to explore the many facets of what it means to be a part of the Wantagh community in a way that nothing else can. Take that opportunity. Hold on tight and don't let go, because it's indescribable and it is over before you even truly know how much it means. I know I don't have to tell you all about the importance of being a contributing member of a community. You've all demonstrated that you have it in your hearts to pursue that on your own accord. What I do want to tell you is to periodically take a step back and look inward. Take a step back and recognize who you've become as a result of your contributions to the Wantagh community and its resulting contributions to your own life. My impending departure for college only recently triggered that shift in perspective for me, and I wish I had realized sooner what it meant to be a warrior, to put on the varsity soccer jersey, to go to homecoming with my friends. It's about building those bonds with your community and making it a part of you just as much you are a part of it. After that, all of the other things fall into place. Leadership becomes easy when the roots of those you are leading are so thoroughly intertwined with your own. Service is far more rewarding when it feels like you're giving back. Being a part of such a tightly knit community is something that is easy to take for granted, but I urge you to continuously remind yourselves of just how much your community means to you. My varsity soccer coach, Mr. Ligori, who some of you may know, said the best. He said, "Things seem to matter a lot more when they're over." I urge you to let it matter before it's over. Use it to push yourselves to be the best you can be in everything you do. Now, you may notice I haven't provided much in the way of reassurance when it comes to moving up to the high school. In truth, I don't feel that I need to. The people in this room are here because they have all the qualities that are necessary to succeed in high school. I guess in that regard, my biggest piece of advice is to keep going. Stay on the path you've worked so hard to pave for yourselves up to this point, and continue to move forward. All that's left to do after that is to enjoy the ride before it becomes a memory. Being a part of the Wantagh community has meant the world to me. I've built friendships that will last a lifetime. I've been influenced by some of the greatest teachers I've ever met, and I've had some of the best experiences of my life. Thankfully, I've been able to give back to the community that made it all possible. This speech is especially meaningful to me, as it's my final opportunity to give back. My responsibility now is to ensure that the next generation of Wantagh High School students has the guidance and support they need to exceed the achievements and contributions of my class. I hope I've been able to give you all some meaningful advice that will help you do that, although there's no doubt in my mind that you will. Take advantage of the community around you to build upon the already outstanding character you've all demonstrated thus far. Find joy in every moment and make the most of it. Because soon, one of you will be giving this same speech, looking the future in the eyes and hoping more than anything that they'll build upon your successes and learn from your mistakes in order to become better members of their community. Hopefully, you'll have the privilege that I have to be able to look out and feel confident that they will. With that, I'd like to congratulate you all once again, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak this evening.
Thank you, Grace and Austin, for your thoughtful words. It is now time to proceed with the induction ceremony. Please hold your applause until all students' names have been announced. Row 2, please stand. Sabrina Albano. Stephen Albano. Alyssa Alexander. Abigail Ardeline. Julia Avina. Juliet Azarati. Dennis Banerjee. Nicole Belia. Riley Berardis. Sage Blaney. Nicholas Boyko. Kate Bonacera, Emma Burns, Isabel Byrne, Cole Cafiso, Dylan Campisi, Evelyn Caputo, Justin Catanzaro, Juliana Sarasi, Isabella Cicero, Emma Calaco, Michael Coliani, Matea Confortea, Edward Correa Baez, Nathaniel Cortez, Christopher Caseglia, Damian Crowley, Maya Dowdy, Christian Danzillo, Krista DeBiase, William Desroches, Tyler Dietz, Caitlin Dillon, Alexa Dodden, Krista Dowling, Hannah Doyle, Gabriella Itaroso, Gianna Itaroso, Haley Fahey, Riley Forthover, Eva Francita, Alexandra Gall, John Gendels, Jayla George, Jonathan Glasser, Jack Goodwin, Vincent Grogan, Brianna Bordado, Kelly Hauk, Mackenzie Hayes, Brianna Enriquez, Riley Henry, Dylan Herman, Lila Ingrilli, Tasso Casimis, Alessandra Carney, Elizabeth Kirchner, Leonard Corman, Isabella Kugel, Jacqueline Lamachia. I was doing so well, guys. Madeline Lair, Lucia Lembo, Isabella Lebronti, Caden Licossi, Ryan Lipsky, Jessica Maggio, Samantha Magri, Stephen Manolio, Stephen Mantone, Quinn McBride, Colin McCann, Ryan McGlade, Maggie McLaughlin, Sharif McMillan, Fiona McQuillan, Lexi Murding, Sadie Murding, Paige Miller, Mia Moniello, Michael Muscarnera, Maximus Naglieri, Peyton Naus, Taylor Naus, John Nacera, Haley O'Brien, Sydney Owens, Ava Padula, Joe Pinella, Francesco Polacoro, Jack Powers, Shannon Quinn, Caitlin Rapawano, Sadie Reach, Matthew Riley, Kate Ross, Liam Rotzler, Catherine Russo, Layla Saka, Isabella Sandoval, Logan Schroe, Riley Smith, Cole Spinelli, Kayla Spisto, Evelyn Susko, Bridget Toscano, Nicholas Troisi, Juliana Sempelis, Benjamin Wojcik, Riley Wood, Dylan Yanelli, we'd also like to recognize some inductees joining us virtually tonight. Again, hold your applause, please. Logan Rivera, Maya Green, Ashley Fox, Liza Wisniewski, Tommy Wanderlich, Kate Bizzuto, Emma Priest, Aiden Post, Morgan Masterson, Gabriella Laverdi, Alyssa Massey, Dylan Martini, Grace Belia, Peyton Flores. Last but not least, we are also going to announce our presenters and jazz band members. Maeve McGlade, Skylar Mandelli, Gabriel Avidable, Michael Avidable, Avery Bogacki, Robert Corey, Gavin Dignan,
Robert, that way.
Ashley Fucarino, Gregory Heim, Lorenzo Hilliard, Sophia Hilliard, Jamie Lynn Koraki, Matthew Lysoyanis, Anthony Marullo, Aditya Pesricha, Isabella Sclafani, Nicholas Simone,
right. At this time, all inductees, please stand. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high principles of the Middle School Honor Society, to which I have been selected, striving in every way, by word and by deed, to make its ideals, the ideals of my school and my life. Congratulations, you are now officially inducted into the Wantagh Middle School Honor Society. You may be seated.
Everyone at Wantagh Middle School is very proud of all of the honorees here tonight. I speak on behalf of the teachers, administrators, and all of the staff members when I congratulate you all on this wonderful achievement. We would also like to give special thanks to Mr. Cochran, the middle school and high school custodial staff, the 6 through 12 Association, and of course, all of the faculty and staff at Wantagh Middle School. In closing, we cannot forget that we also share this evening with your families, whose support for our schools has helped to make this evening possible. I know you, our students, would like to express your appreciation for their support and encouragement. Please give your families a nice round of applause and wave to them on camera.
Well, good.
Thank you again, and enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone.